Welcome to Seydisfjordur. When the locals say it, it doesn't sound anything like that. I've just arrived in a boat, not that one, not that one, but that one. And if you would like to know what a little village on the east coast of Iceland is like, then you're in the right place, because I've got about 3.5 hours here to go for an explore. Fancy joining me? Let's go. In fact, this is the Norwegian Star that's just arrived behind us, a cruise ship. And I think this is the first people just coming ashore just now. But I like our ship, it's better, isn't it? I know the question on everyone's lips, and the answer is aye, it's cold. When we left Denmark on Saturday afternoon, it was about 25 degrees Celsius, very nice. Here, it's nearer zero. In fact, taking into account wind chill, it's probably just under zero. And the rain started, we're getting a nice authentic experience. It looks like I'm the only person who's walking, but all the cars and the buses are turning right, so we'll go left. Let's see what we can find along here. Well, the first thing we find is this wee harbour with a couple of fishing boats and the big boats in the background. And you see, if you're a cruise ship passenger, then they bring you ashore on this little tender, and then they'll put you straight on a bus and take you into town. But I don't have that kind of luxury, I'm afraid. I'm no expert, but I'd say this boat's seen better days, eh? I'll have a wee closer look at these boats, and then we'll have a closer look at that waterfall in the background. Am I allowed up here? I wonder what the catch of the day is in these parts. If you know, let me know in the comments. I've got a flight to Reykjavik from here this afternoon. Well, I say from here, a few miles up the road, but the weather's not looking too good, is it? It's closing in. I really need to catch that flight. If we're to keep walking along here, there's not much more to see. It's the end of town, just a few houses, so we'll turn right. The one souvenir I'm going to get from Iceland, I just know it, it's going to be a cold, isn't it? Okay, so the path continues up here. I can see a wee bridge and the path on the other side, so it looks like we've got a loop. Oh, and a very steep path it is too. I need to pull myself up. It'll be worth it, Steve. Oh, where does that go? That's a nice view of the waterfall, isn't it? And we've got a nice view of the ships behind us as well, and the town itself, which doesn't seem to consist of much, so I think the 3.5 hours we've got here is going to be enough. Right, where do these steps go? As always, well prepared, pair of trainers. Right, let's close off this loop and get into town. I've not even had breakfast yet, not so much as a cup of coffee. You have to be very careful here, it's so slippery and steep. I can't stop looking at the wee boat that brought me here. I'm going to miss that ship. That looks like an old ticket office there. I wonder what that was for. Maybe they're a cable car or something. Now don't worry, even if the weather's not going to be too kind to us, I'm not going to let that put me off. There might be a few dots of rain on the screen, but there's not much I can do about that. Okay. Oh, we've now got some other hardy travellers making the walk into town. I must say though, they all look better dressed than me. I've been distracted already, not by the cheap fuel in Iceland, but by the fulfilling coffee, breakfast, lunch, pizza. I think we have to make a pit stop here, eh? Ah, it's nice in here, isn't it? I've still got a view of my boat. That's the most important thing, isn't it? Now granted, I am hungry, but seriously, how good does that look? I can't think of anything I'd want more right now. And no, I'm not taking my jacket off, it's too much work. I think it's fair to say I enjoyed that. Hey, thank you very much. I just spotted something across the road and we need to go and have a look at it. And no, I don't mean my ship. Now come on, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, come on, I mean, it's even got its own toilet. Just look at the hills around this place. And that goes to the opening of the fjord over that way. That's where we came in this morning. But it's spectacular. And I think some of the cloud up there, that's got snow in it. Of course, this is a channel to come to for all your pronunciation needs. And see this place, Egilstadir. Well, that's where I'm meant to be flying from this afternoon. And I say meant to be flying because I just don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. I don't want to tempt fate because this weather, it's not looking too promising. Oh, maybe I can just get my souvenirs from here. Look, lava rocks from Iceland. Oh, looks like we've got a nice wee church over there. And that's where I'm headed. Let's go before this rain gets any worse. I love this colour, I think that's how I'd have my house. In fact, just as it is, that'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Not a bad view either. Bio, is that library? Well, if it is, it's safe to say not many libraries have got a backdrop like that, have they? Otto Andreas Vatne. If you know who that is, let me know in the comments. Oh, that's just a perfect combo, isn't it? A wooden house and a Land Rover. What more do you need? I think this is showing you all the different peaks around the fjord. And we're at 65 degrees north. So just looking at that, all of these big summits around us are over 1,000 metres high, so they would all qualify as Montrose in Scotland. And by the looks of things, there's lots of walks you can do upriver. We are here, and the river winds its way up through the valley, and the airport that we're going to this afternoon, I think it's somewhere around here. If we ever get there, we will see. Now, is this the village supermarket here? I don't need anything, but let's go and have a look inside. It's a fair size and well stocked place. I'd love to tell you about all the prices, but I don't actually know the currency conversion yet. I'm sure fruit and vegetables are quite expensive here though. Oh, that's that fish. I've heard about that. I should get that for Alicia, shouldn't I? In fact, no, that's not very fair, isn't it? I can remember on one trip, I brought her home seaweed to eat. I think it's still in the cupboard. Well, it's fair to say, even out here, you can get all the usual suspects, all the big brands. And the souvenirs as well. I should get something for my board at home, shouldn't I? Reykjavik, that's not where we are. An Icelandic supermarket. See, you get everything on this channel, don't you? Oh, and you can even charge your electric car here. Right, onwards. Ah, now I have heard that this town is quite an artsy, creative place, and that building would tend to suggest it as well, wouldn't it? In fact, I think that's some kind of gift shop. You can tell that they get all the cruise passengers here, can't you? This must be the main attraction. There it is, folks.
Like with my hat today.
That's a pretty little church, isn't it? Hats off and we'll go for a look inside. Now, I think I've seen a whole coach group going before me, so good luck in here, Steve.
As you, so smile, keep your eyes open.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Thank you very much. And if you're coming all the way to Seydisfjordur and you can't afford Icelandic hotel prices, there is a campground and it's open from the 1st of April to the 31st of October. Let's have a closer look, see if there's anyone here under canvas in this weather. Indeed there are. We've got 3 tents pitched here. They're tougher than me. I'm back over here. I'm just going to have a wee look inside and see if there's anything actually locally made. If I can get in.
Wonderful, peaceful.
It is.
It's a little different than garlic salt, right?
Steve? Look at this, you come all the way to a gift shop in the east of Iceland and you bump into 2 subscribers. We've got Paul and Susan. Great to meet you guys.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to be on the blog, eh?
Oh. Yeah.
That was actually hilarious and very nice to meet Paul and Susan, but imagine what the chances are to meet someone here. It's crazy, isn't it? Right, so yes, we sailed in here on the ferry this morning into here, and that's where the airport is, look. So we'll be going up that road in the bus. And the bus leaves at 2:30, so I've still got a couple of hours, but have I seen all of town? Not yet, I'm sure we can find something else. Oh, and here's a map that's a wee bit more zoomed out. I know that people are always telling me, please put a map in your vlog. So here you go, folks. So Reykjavik, where we're going today, is somewhere down here. Why can't I see it? Ah, there it is. Okay, it's in that circle there. So that's where we're going later on. And we're away over on the east coast, where the eye is. So like I was saying earlier, if you were coming here from the capital, it's a long drive around the northern road. Or you could take the southern road, but that's got a few bends in it, hasn't it? So I'm guessing that most people that come to Iceland are not even going to see the east coast, so it's a pleasure to be able to show you a wee bit of it today. Look how high the mountains are up there. Can you see them? Covered in snow. Oh, I hope we get to that airport. What I need to do now is find out where my airport bus leaves from. Let's see if I can recognise the name on here. Because we got off the ferry just here, but I think it's somewhere in this area. But I'm afraid I don't recognise any of those street names. I like to be organised, so let's go and find that bus stop. Judging by all the wee bikes lying there, I think that must be the school. And just over on the other side here, we've got the swimming pool. But I still haven't found the 93 bus stop. Where are you? I think that's the hospital over there. Oh, and look, it's clearing. This is good news. Well, I'm saying it's the hospital. It's certainly the old hospital, but I think it's a hostel these days. Aye, it is looking a bit more promising up there, even out towards the airport. Nah, this is just another road out of town. No bus stops up here. Turn around. And back we go. There's the home of the mighty Seydisfjordur FC. It's better than most Scottish stadiums, isn't it? To be fair, I don't think that's a football pitch. That's the football pitch. But there is a ball. Do you want to see my skills? This isn't easy with a GoPro, you know. Well, we're back almost where we started and I still haven't found the bus stop. Come on, focus. Up here to the left, this is the road that will take you all the way to the airport. And before I came here, I thought maybe I could walk it. It's 25 kilometres. Well, I hope it's 25 and not 93. And I'll admit it, I'm a bit stressed about this bus because it's the only one. Well, it's the last bus of the day anyway. I think there was another one in the morning, but I still can't find a bus stop. It does say though that it stops at the camping ground, and I'm at the camping ground, but when you don't know what the bus looks like, it'd be very easy to miss it, wouldn't it? Oh no, it's not this campsite, it's the one just before the airport. You see what I mean? This could have all gone horribly wrong. What have we got here? The District Commissioner. So that must be like the town hall. Ah well, I don't think that's a place for us tourists. Look at that old place, it's beautiful, isn't it? And this looks like one of those old wartime huts. And finally, yes, I've found the airport bus. Look, it's even got air conditioning. So I just need to be back here at 2:30. Next stop, airport. Next stop, airport. Hey look, they're lowering the lifeboats on my ferry. That just shows how many vehicles the ferry takes, doesn't it? The line goes all the way back there, and then over here, and the ferry's still miles away. I guess once upon a time, this is where you'd drive on the ferry before they built the new docking station. Docking station? I don't know what it's called. So that was the bonny wee village of Seydisfjordur. I've been here 4 hours, I still don't know how to say it. Will I catch that bus? Well, that's for the next video, and I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye bye.